Hi, this is Tuan Aditya from LightHaven. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a couple of essential knife drills, at least in my opinion, within the Pakal or the ice pick grip. Now, if you've been following the channel for a bit, you know that I almost swear by practicing your angle ones and angle twos, your diagonal lines and your reverse diagonal lines again and again. And so if you had to ask me what would be my number one drill that you should practice, it should just be angle one, angle two, angle one, angle two with some sort of footwork variation or footwork pattern like ranging footwork or diamond footwork. However, today we're going to go into um, essential drills that I believe will help you a lot in getting comfortable with this grip, in getting comfortable understanding the different mechanics in the thrusting and slashing of this grip, in the strengths of this grip that are besides just doing angle 1, angle 2. Before we begin though, it would mean a lot if you would subscribe to the channel. At the end of the video, if you liked what you saw, if you learned from what you saw, please do like and share this video. If you have anything to add to the comments, any drills that you like to do, leave that in the comments down below. If you have any questions or requests for future videos, please also leave that in the comments down below. All of these things really do help out the school and the channel a lot. Our online class is up and running, our residential program is up and running. So to train with us through either of those mediums, check out the email I'm going to leave in the link down below. The first drill we're going to do is going to be almost like a template drill. By template drill, I mean that you can add a bunch of stuff before and after this drill. Now, one of the main and important attributes of Pakal or the ice pick grip is this hook. Now, for the sake of I prefer this. It's up to you whether you prefer having that edge in or having the edge out. I prefer having the edge out. And then a bunch of reasons about that which I go into in a whole other video which I'll leave linked below. But I want to make use of this hook, right? And so the drill is going to be essentially making a circular line in front of me, coming up with a slash. Now, depending on again what's happening, what your opponent is doing, either it can be an angle one from here. If it's double knife, it can be an angle one from here. It can be a low thrust. But this circular pickup using this hook is an extremely versatile thing. In fact, it's something that I use in my empty hand sparring very often, where a jab or a cross may be coming, and I'll scoop it and then I'll come back with my own hook around their straight punch. So it's the same concept. I'm looking to hook someone's attack within this, push it to the outside, and then come back with my own slash. So I'm scooping, slashing, and I'm coming back with a thrust. Now this thrust can be used for if they're giving you an angle 1, angle 2. If they're giving you an angle 1 from here, I'm intercepting, bisecting that line, coming back up, slashing. The angle 2 can be coming, and that thrust can be intercepting or bisecting that angle 2. Or it can be something as simple as I'm bisecting the line, slashing, and then I'm coming back with the thrust to a more vital area. The reason it's template is because there's so many different ways that this movement can be applied, and you can also add things before this and after this. So simple examples is if I'm here, scoop, slash from here. Instead of coming back with a thrust, I can come back with a slash, and then come thrust, 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 and go scoop, slash, thrust, come back with a slash this way. I can go scoop, slash, thrust, bring it back, go low thrust, open this up, and then open it up for more thrust. So it's really up to you how you want to use this, how you want to use the template, and how you want to improvise after the template or before the template. Before the template could be something as simple as a jab and then into the motion. Again, if you've been following us for a bit, you know how big I am on footwork. You can use any footwork you want on this, but for the sake of keeping it consistent and keeping it simple, we're going to use ranging footwork. Just make sure that you're scooping as you step out. Don't step out before you scoop, and don't scoop before you step out. As I'm stepping out, slash, thrust, scoop, 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 slash, thrust. I like to have that, I like to make sure that that thrust is an angle 2 thrust. What I mean by that is that my forearm is diagonal and not horizontal, because oftentimes this becomes a frame against your opponent's body, and I want a strong frame across his body, not just across one part of his body. So I want to come across as a diagonal. Make sure this thrust is a diagonal and not a horizontal. The next one we're going to do is going to be combining our thrusts and our slashes. This is derived from our 5 attacks, but a slightly different order of our 5 attacks. I would love to go thrust and slash, thrust and slash, thrust and slash the way that we most often see it, but people often get confused in the transition from the thrust to the slash. So this is an easy way to work them into going from thrust to slash smoothly. So it's going to begin with an angle 1 thrust. I'm going to come back with an angle 4 slash up along that same diagonal line. So 1 to 7, 7 to 1. 1 to 7 thrust, 7 to 1 slash. I'm going to bring this down, go up 5 to 11 slash, come down 11 to 5 thrust, and 1 vertical thrust straight down. So I come back up here again. So again, we're going angle 1 thrust, angle 4 slash, bring it down, angle 3 slash, angle 2 thrust, come up, and a vertical thrust down, almost like an angle 10, where I'm trying to go straight down as much as I can until I have to avoid stabbing myself, basically. Now there's one important thing that we have to add in this, which is that we go 1 o'clock, 4 o'clock. Now from here, when my knife goes from this position down here, there is an empty space of time and space, and I want to fill that with my live hand. So I'm going 1 o'clock, 4 o'clock. This hand goes out. It can go out as a hack, and go out just to check. Then this hand comes up 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock. Again, this hand goes out and then comes straight back down. Again, depending on what you want to do, this can just be a checking hand. It can be a punching hand, a grabbing hand, a hacking hand. It's up to you. You can go 1 o'clock, 4 o'clock, hack, 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock, hack, 10 o'clock, and come back again. So 1, 4, hack, 3, 2, hack, 10 o'clock. 1, 4, hack, 3, 2, hack, come straight down again, 10 o'clock. Again, you can do ranging footwork or diamond footwork in any sort of coordination. You can go 1, 2, hack, switch, 2, and come down, 1, 2, switch in the middle. Or you can do the whole thing on with each step. It's really up to you. The next drill is going to be a knife jabbing drill. Again, one of the advantages of having this grip is that I can do that sort of longer range knife jab. We're going to be combining 4 of our major types of knife jabs: lunging jab, low jab, high jab. Again, I'm not going to go into the specifics of or the body mechanics of these movements. There's a whole other video of that which I'm going to link down below. So if you are not familiar with this movement, go through that video in detail and then maybe come back and do this. But we're going to be standing in a bladed stance. My weapon hand is in front, weapon leg is in front. My weapon hand rotates this way, my non-weapon hand rotates 45 degrees. First I'm going to be doing a lunging jab, then a low jab, high jab. So from here, lunging jab, low jab, high jab. Making sure that when I'm attacking high, my other hand is protecting whatever is open down here. When I'm attacking low, my other hand is protecting everything that's open up here. So I'm going high, low, high, essentially. But I'm adding a lunge in the first one. So I'm here, 1, 2, 3. Make sure that your targeting is also correct. So my target for the first one is the face, the groin, the face. Again, face, groin, face. Again, face, groin, face. Use your own face as a reference point, so stab in front of your own face. And now we're going to add one more jab to this. So I'm going high jab, low jab, high jab. I'm going to step in front with my back leg and lean. I'm going to lean away. So let me do it this way. So I go high jab, low jab, high jab, step in front, lean away. The knife comes to my hip and I jab behind me. This can be a jab to the groin, this can be a jab coming upwards to the face. It's up to you. The concept is you're attacking someone in front of you, someone's charging you from behind. You step away to buy yourself some time to get away from them and then attack. But make sure that this goes from your hip because this acts as a reference point for lining up that shot that's coming behind you. So the whole thing is high jab, high jab, step forward, jab, switch, and now I'm going to go this way, same hand in front again. high jab, low jab, high jab, jab, switch, 1, 2, 3, second front, 4. One more thing to keep in mind is pull the jab back. Don't leave it out there, pull it back. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked what you saw, if you learned from what you saw, please do like and share this video. Please do subscribe to the channel. If you have anything to add to the discussion, anything that you like to do, any drills you like to do, leave that in the comments down below. Any questions or requests for future videos, please also leave that in the comments down below. All of these things really do help out the school and the channel a lot. Like I said earlier, our online class is up and running, our residential program is up and running. To train with us through either of those two ways, check out the email address I'm going to leave down below. Thank you guys so much for watching and see you in the next video.